Hey guys, this is BonOakley here, and today I thought I'd try out a new series called Does a Pyro Think? Now, this is similar to a series you may have seen by Uncle Dane, Big Joey, and Mr. Paladin, where they talk about what they go through in each game and what their sort of thought process is. Well, I haven't really seen anyone do it for Pyro, and considering how most people think Pyro's brain dead and they don't really think while playing, I thought this would be a neat opportunity to show what kind of things I, myself personally, go through in each game, what sort of my thought process is, and what kind of tactics I choose to use as Pyro. So let's get into the first game without any further ado. Clip starting off near the end of setup, and yeah, this was on casual, which is surprising considering how many bots are here, but I thought this was a decent enough clip to use for the first episode. As you can see, I'm rocking the stock flamethrower, the panic attack, and the extinguisher. Typically I use the degreaser instead of the stock, but the stock actually works pretty well with the panic attack, surprisingly enough. And I'm using the isotope unusual that I got recently, and I just think it looks really cool on the flamethrower. So as you can see, I'm coming up behind this hut here to try and be sneaky, because Pyro typically works better when people don't know you're around. Get a couple of cheap shots on that Pyro to try and deter him from pushing. We're starting to cap the point. There's some stickies coming on, so I'm trying to push those away too. We just about cap it here. I see a spy coming, but someone pushed that poor sticky bomb into that scout, and he just got obliterated. I'm trying to push these back as well, so to deter them from getting it in. So I start to push down here. There's some demo men. I think I used a panic attack here to just try and get them away. Get this teleporter down because we don't want them getting an advantage on us. This demo man's just getting a lot of stickies in, but he's not actually doing much. I'm spy checking a little bit. We're starting to push the point. There's just a soldier standing here for some reason. I don't know why, so I get a free kill. I mean, why not? This scout was kind of annoying in our team, so I get him. We get the dispenser as well. We cap the point. But then these two scouts just sandwich me and I get obliterated, which is a bit unfortunate. We've got an engineer setting up a teleporter, which is nice, but I'll have to walk this time. There's no enemies around, luckily, the middle point, so I'm just making my way to the last point. Hopefully there's no enemies coming around this area for now. We're starting to push up. I'm just shooting my panic attack for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I came this way. I think I was just trying to spy check just to make sure no one was behind us. Shoot him. And unfortunately a scout and a heavy come. I'm trying to shoot them, but yeah, that was a pretty bad play there. I tried my best to try and get out of there, but it just didn't work. As you saw, that demo man took the teleporter, and I noticed it was a level 1, which obviously I just thought, yeah, let's just walk, because it's a lot faster than waiting for it. Once it levels up, it's a lot better. That scout kills our poor teammate, so I'm trying to get a couple of cheap shots on him to see if I can possibly kill him. I don't typically try... Oh, and then there's a spy. He just randomly uncloaks there. Okay, well, I get a cheap spy kill. I guess you could call it cheap, but he uncloaked in a really bad place. There's a scout running around here. I'm not sure what else he's trying to do, but we stopped that there. This heavy is just trying to shoot everyone, but that scout's too much of a distraction, and I help him take the heavy out. They're just starting to push in. I extinguish this soldier, which you should always extinguish if you're a pyro, if you're able to. Obviously, if you're using the flog, you can't, but if you're able to extinguish people, then do so. I get really lucky at reflect on that crit there, but unfortunately I get caught out on that crit, which is unfortunate. And it's the Beggar's Bazooka too, which is typically harder to reflect. Luckily that scout ran up and didn't take the teleport, which is good, because scouts shouldn't really take teleporters. They unfortunately capped the point back, so we're making our way back to try and take the point back, obviously, because we want to win. There's this scout causing havoc on the team there. The sniper just rushes in and dies for some reason. I don't know why he thought that was going to be good. Right here, I'm trying to reflect a bunch of projectiles to stop them from doing any damage, which I get a reflect back on that soldier who killed me with a crit, which is nice. We get the point back, obviously, as you can see. I tried to rush in. I see a sentry. I thought I didn't peek in too hard, but obviously I did, and I died from the sentry, unfortunately. I thought I didn't peek in as hard. Take the teleporter again, obviously, because, hey, if the teleporter's there and there's no other more important class, you might as well take the teleporter with the pyro. That spy just didn't try and use his revolver at all. He had the spicicle, but he didn't try and take it out. I'm reflecting projectiles again, so my heavies don't get hurt too much. this medic just comes out of nowhere and dies as well. Also, if you're a Pyro, try and take the medics out. They're key players, so, you know, as you can see, we took out that sentry. This soldier just flies up because I get like one little particle hit on him, and I luckily get him. I wasn't very good with reflex against him. I'm just spy checking at this point, asking for a medic to heal me. Luckily he does. We have an uber charge, which is good. We might be able to push into this last point. Scout comes out of nowhere, tries to attack our medic, and I get him luckily with the assistance of the soldier. Not a lot going on at the moment. But this beggar's soldier comes again. I take too much damage and I decide to get out of there. Luckily he didn't shoot me too many more times, so I retreat to get a bit of health, but we've already pushed up and we won. I did pretty decent there, second top on red. So yeah, that was a pretty decent round, but we won there. There's not much else to go. Here's a nice taunt, I suppose. Yeah, I really like that taunt effect. Fountain of Delight, is it? Yeah, I think that's Fountain of Delight. Anyway, we're rushing up again. This is the start of the second round. I'm going to take the same route again because, like I said, being sneaky as Pyro is very advantageous for us because obviously we can sneak around, and if people don't know we're there, we can get some easy damage on. But yeah, we walk in. There isn't a lot of defense from blue, so we're just standing around here. I think, why not just cap the middle point? So me and the spy is just sitting here for now. I'm checking the scoreboard there. I typically check the scoreboard quite a lot. I'm not sure why. I think it's just nice to see what I'm doing at the moment. Anyway, we capped this without any resistance whatsoever. There's this soldier out of nowhere. I'm trying to reflect, but I'm not very good with reflecting, to be honest. Scout comes. Oh, there's another scout behind me, and unfortunately I die. Luckily I get the assist from the demo man. But yeah, unfortunately there wasn't a whole lot going on at the very start. We're capping this point again, and this engineer has the teleporter up once more. We don't really get a lot of resistance, and we just about cap this one. Again, we don't really have much resistance this round, and we almost cap it instantly there. There's this spy and scout. I try and deter them with my panic attack, get a little damage on them. It's just spy checking a bit more. It's not a whole lot going on this second round, but yeah, this scout comes out of nowhere, and I try and deter him from the point by just taking a bit of damage off of him. So I'm just waiting around here, spy checking a little more and making sure the scout doesn't come back. Doing a bit more spy checking because there's the spy. See, that that soldier was lucky, and that other Pyro helped me, which was good. Always good to have more than just one person spy checking. So here we're trying to go in, but they have a sentry, so it's going to be a bit hard. I see we have a medic up top, but I don't see him around. So at the moment I'm just running around trying to see what I can do. I'm trying to make this soldier shoot projectiles so I can reflect him back on that side, but as I can see, the medic's here, and again, that poor spy just uncloaked in front of a Pyro, which is not good, and he was very low health as we saw there, so I don't know what he was trying to do. Anyway, I'm trying to bait this soldier from shooting, but he's just standing there and the scout comes, and I think it's not worth it, and I'm pretty sure he thinks the same considering we're all there as well. So I make my way up here. The soldier does as well, but then I immediately see a sniper at the door. I'm like, no, I'm getting out of here. Snipers are our worst enemy as a Pyro, considering the long-range combat, so I get out of there. I'm doing a bit of spy checking again, because, you know, I don't want a spy ruining our uber push. I try and reflect that rocket into the demo, trying to be cool. Reflect. The medic puts his uber on me, and I'm like, okay, we're going in. And here you can see that a sentry is wrangled. He's wrangling it to prevent the damage, but I'm smart and I go for the engineer because then the sentry is easy pickings. I go ultimate WM1 mode here, get a crit on here, reflect the rocket into there, and that's game. A nice top score on red that time again. And that's the end of the first episode of Does a Pyro Think? I think this was a pretty decent one to start off with and gives you an idea of what kind of stuff to expect from this kind of post-commentary series. There's not a whole lot more to say about it. I thought that was, like I said, a decent start. And yeah, hopefully there's going to be some more post-commentaries like this in the future, because I thought this was a pretty decent idea to try and do for Pyro. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been your Pyro enthusiast BonOakley signing off. See you guys in the next one.